Previously on the War-Torn Task. Life choices were regretted when we were given the quest to raise our companion up 5 more times in Nazjatar. They were regretted again when we discovered that we needed honor level 500 for a mount that was added in BFA, and made some progress on the Give Me the Biggest Bag You've Got achievement. Afterwards, we started the 8.3 questing campaign and watched Anduin become a UFC fighter. We then ran some more raids and completed the Good Idea achievement in Crucible of Storms, and completed Unat, Jadefire Masters, Mechatalk, Stormwall Blockade, Jaina, and Ashvane on Mythic. We then spent 2.5 hours doing island expeditions for Voris Arix Carapace and got it after putting a Pyro transmog on, and I'm sure that this isn't the silliest thing that will happen in this entire challenge. Anyway, roll titles. Welcome back to the War-Torn Task of 100% completing Battle for Azeroth, where fresh off the heels of doing nothing but islands for a few hours, I was in the mood for literally anything else. We're starting off this episode in Kultiris with the Storm's Wake Emissary quest, where we got... It's not there. That we already had. Absolutely. After that, I noticed that the Tortolan Seekers rep was about to tick over to friendly, so I spent some time completing all of their world quests to get it over the line. Raptors, hello, welcome in. How's it going? I'm having a great, it's all going well. Hope you're having a lovely day today. Fumbled over my words completely there, but yes, everything's going great. How's it going with you? Oh, we did just ding friendly with them as well. So that's lovely. We are now friendly with the turtles. But during this, I learned something very important. Look, come here. You listening? Lean in, I'm going to whisper it to you.
A turtle made it to the water.
As I was finishing up the Tortolan quest in Vol'dun, I noticed that the assault was up there, so I gave it a go. Whilst we didn't get anything for it, we did make some progress towards an achievement, Frontline Veteran. This achievement requires you to complete all 6 zone assaults whilst in war mode, and as I hadn't done it in Vol'dun before, that's another tick on the list. All that's left to do is Zuldazar, Nazmir, and Stormsong Valley, and then it's done. After the assault, I made some more progress on the Nazjatar companion for the day, and on the way back, we came across one of the rares that drops an item for the Give Me the Biggest Bag You've Got achievement, Garnet Scale. You gonna drop it? No, you're not. Okay. Oh, okay. I wonder what the drop rate is for that one. Let me just check. Wow. Okay. Moving on, I also started to show some love to professions by working on the mining rank quests that I had lying around in Borealis. In BFA, most recipes or skills had 3 ranks that you could either learn through completing specific quests for gathering professions, get ranks by leveling your professions normally for crafting ones, or in some cases get the recipes and rank ups from boss drops in different instances, such as the ones in Crucible of Storms for inscription. Now you would think that this would be easy, right? Complete all of the professions, get all the ranks, make ATT make those little dopamine noises, and collect their appearances for gear pieces, right? Well, no. You see this up here? Yeah, look, you see what it says? Kultiris. Now look at this one. See? It says Andalari. Yeah, it says it there. Because of this means that in ATT, they are separate. Can you see where I'm going with this? This means that we will have to do every profession twice. I will say that again. We will have to do every profession twice. Nope. Okay. Bye. The best I can do right now is just to work on the ones I have and hope that the recipe drop rates smile on me when we get to them, especially the Crucible of Storms ones. Dear God, I'm so sick of that raid. Whilst we were doing the mining rank quests, we also came across another war supply crate. There it is. You're friendly, okay. You're friendly. We already had them. Okay, fair. And with that, all of Matachino's mining skills are at rank 3, except for Platinum, which requires 20 Platinum Nuggets, which are harder to find than my last brain cell.
Sure, I left it in here somewhere.
And Osmanite, the Nazjatar ore, and right now, Nazjatar can fuck off. Moving on, I cracked back on with the 8.3 story so we could get to Ny'alotha with no restrictions. The goal is to get the Titan Forges in place and ready to help repel N'Zoth's assault, and the first one we're off to is the Forge of Origination in Uldum. But on the way there, we stumble across the world boss in Uldum. Oh, what's that? Hello. Come to kill you. There's still 2 things I need to get from it. Oh, you're the world boss, that's why you're not dying. No, didn't get anything. We also killed some rares that gave us gear tokens. Just like in Nashtatar, all Doom and Vale have Black Empire gear tokens which can give you a random piece of gear for your class from a small table. However, unlike Nashtatar, these are split into armor types, which makes it easier to distribute these out to alts, knowing that they need something from this. Gotcha. Oh, hello. Ah. It's tokens. It's a token kind of place. I forgot that it was the token expansion. Okay, so I can't do shit with any of these. That's annoying. After clearing out the forge, we head onto Ramkehen to form the Oldham Accord, then help push back the Amethyst Assault. Each week, both Vale and Uldum will be under assault by different groups. One of them will have the N'Zoth Black Empire Assault, which lasts the whole week, which is also where the entrance to Ny'alotha will be, then the other one will rotate throughout the week. The N'Zoth Assault, thank you Mahalo for that one. Mahalo is also doing an expansion challenge in Dragonflight, so you should go check that out. Link in the description. Go check it out and tell him I sent you. Switches on Saturday to the other one that zone can have, which means there's 3 assaults each week you can do. Vale will either have a Mantid or Mogu assault if it doesn't have the Black Empire one, then switch on Saturday, and Uldum will have either the Amethyst or Akir, again switching on Saturday. Each assault requires you to clear out the area by killing mobs, rares, and collecting treasures. Once you've filled the bar, you kill a boss and that's it. There's also a bunch of daily quests to do in each assault too. Each assault provides a rewards cache which can provide a lot of coalescing visions, which we can buy entries to the horrific visions with, corrupted mementos which allow us to upgrade our sanity, again in the visions, echoes of Ny'alotha which can be used to buy rank 3 essences we already have unlocked on our account, super handy for when alts start to come into play, and war resources. This day it was the Amethyst Assault, so we cleared that out, smacked the boss in the face and handed it in. Like all the stuff in Classic I never experienced and doesn't sit right with me for some reason. I just couldn't do it. Oh, we've got a corrupted item. We've already got it, but
make it quick. We have a war to wage.
lovely.
Are you on another adventure? Well, time to get to
Lovely. Okay, we've got some good stuff for that. Loads of coalescing visions. We've got 7,000 of them now, just from this.
How may Ramkehen aid you?
And we get
We
a
will
new
protect
thing for that. Return to Magni. Lovely.
Mother me.
With the assault done, we headed back to the Chamber of Heart, where we're off to Pandaria for the engine of Nalak Shah. We come across a Mogu that wants to speak to us. Never mind, he's dead.
I speak for Azeroth. Honored speaker, I would have words with you. You what? Well, that's peculiar.
He's being nice. What's going on? It's a Mogu. They're never nice. Alright.
We must make haste. The Mantid.
Foolish Mogu. These vaults now belong to the Empress.
Lovely.
Your allies will die with you. Her swarms are endless.
Anyone else want to try?
What are we gonna do now?
Anyone else want to try? We head over to Vale to speak with Cho, who talks and talks and talks until he eventually sends us out to go and get a Mogu scouting report. With mission successful, we head on back, but of course, it being me, this is easier said than done. Let's go up here, hand this in, or just fly into the door. We can do that as well. Cho sends us to find the Rajani, a faction of Mogu that hate the Mogu. Wait, hang on. Am I reading that right? Specifically, they're fighting against the other Mogu because their sworn duty is to protect the Titan's work. Once again, we complete the assault, this time the N'Zoth one, and whilst doing this, I had some issues with a rare. Oh, it's down there. Oh, I nearly fell. Where'd you go? Can I loot you? You appear to be underneath, sir. Sir? Sir. You appear to be a bit stuck. There. We kill the leader of the assault, hand it in without smacking my face into the wall this time, and then... Oh. I think I DC'd. Yep, I DC'd. Plumber broke it. Plumber broke it. With the Forge and engine all up and running, we head back to the Chamber of Heart to get everything working, except we can't, because once again, there's an issue at the Forge of Origination, because... So we head over to find what the issue is, and this is where we're introduced to one of the major features of 8.3.
Across the sand. That must be the anomaly.
Why do I feel like this is the intro to Horrific Visions? Something's telling me this is the intro to Visions, and I don't know why. I think it's this. Yep. Horrific Visions are a weekly scenario that rotates between Stormwind and Orgrimmar each week, and are corrupted versions with either Illyria in Stormwind or Thrall in Orgrimmar, corrupted by N'Zoth. They're essentially a gauntlet to run through, to try and complete as many of the subzones as possible before your sanity runs out to get the most rewards. There's pets, achievements, transmogs, and mounts to collect here. You also need to do this to upgrade the legendary cloak that you needed back in the day to survive the N'Zoth fight in Ny'alotha, to strengthen it, and also to keep you in the visions longer. There's also smaller versions of these in whatever zone N'Zoth is getting battered in that week that we need to complete for essences. As we have no corruption resistance yet, we get yeeted out of there quickly and head back to the chamber where Rathian asks us to go to Blackwing Descent to get what he needs for the legendary cloak. But of course, whilst this version of Blackwing Descent does not have its normal bosses in, it does contain one of the most evil bosses Blizzard have ever put into the game. The Lift Boss.
Reason they are here.
Oh, fuck.
The suffering they inflict upon these dragons.
Oh dear. Alright. Oh, it gets worse. It was always going to be me. Oh, fuck off. I thought I was going to survive that. Ugh. After recovering my pride and the bits for the cloak, we give the old Doom Vision another stab, sort out the forge for a second time, and that's where I called it for the day. The next day was the weekly reset, so that of course means it's time to do our weekly raids. In Uldir, we still had one item to get from both Zekphos and Mithrax. Zekphos was still clinging onto his item this week. What are we looking for? Greaves of Creeping Darkness? No, we're back here next week. But Mithrax, however, was a little bit more cooperative. Alright, Mithrax, drop your thing, please. Chitin Spine Pauldrons. It chopped 4 of them. It chopped 4 of them. Okay. Well, I only wanted one.
One.
So, thank you for dropping 4 of them. It is much appreciated when you asked for it. Yeah. Next up was Crucible of Storms, where we had just 2 items left to get on Heroic from the first boss, the Restless Cabal. But before we killed them, I wanted to see if the last achievement I needed from Crucible would be possible to get. Gotta Bounce requires you to have 10 Void Crashes, which is one of the boss's mechanics, active at the same time. The easiest way to do this is to kite the bosses around the edge and use any movement abilities you have to make sure you aren't being hit by them, else they'll despawn, which on a cool tier in Death Knight is easier said than done, as Machachino is a rumpy bumpy fat fuck. Yeah, it's just more a case of just it being a pain in the ass, you know, to keep having to constantly go in. I think another couple of laps and oh, we can do it. Okay, it was tracking it. Never mind. Never mind. Got it. We did it. Restless Cabal, we are missing Fathom Dredgers and the leggings of the Aberrant Tide Sage. And we got both of them! Heroic is done! Heroic is fucking done! That's heroic done. Ha 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 ha. And with that, Heroic Crucible of Storms is complete, and of course all of the achievements too, which means that all that's left from Crucible of Storms now is LFR, Normal, and Inscription recipes. After this, I decided to do another round of Crucible, this time on Normal to get some progress in, and then moved on to Battle of Dazar'alor back on Mythic. Opulence was the only boss that had Transmog left to drop with 3 items left, and we got 1 more of them. Kind of thing. We got one thing from Opulence. We are still missing 2. That's fine. Then, of course, we had another attempt at Spawn a Kragwa. Are we going to get the Spawn a Kragwa? No, we are not. Oh, well. Then Gmod. Guitar, which is just basically a collector's nightmare with how rare shit is. And then Glacial Tidestorm. Anyway, Glacial Tidestorm. What are we saying? Nothing. We're saying fuck all. Then we moved on to Eternal Palace, where we still had a few bosses with quite a bit to collect and made some good progress on, but also had an unexpected drop from Blackwater Behemoth. Wait, what? What did we get? Mind Lost Blood Frenzy. Oh! Nice, there was a pet I didn't know about. Oh, it's probably because it's in the normal plus thing, isn't it? And you'll be glad to know that this is the point where I finally fixed my ATT, as it was on loot mode, which made all of the items from bosses show on the mini list, even if I had collected it. Right, ATT, loot mode. Enable this to show loot from all sources. This is going to include items such as rings, trinkets, net. Yes, that actually is a problem, isn't it? And look, it's hidden all the stuff we don't have without affecting the mini list. Okay. Fair. Radiance of Ajara had 1 more item to drop. Right, are you going to drop the Grips of the Scaled Arcanist for me? No, you're fucking not. Okay, great. And then Orgazoa, who I prefer to call Gorgonzola because I can,
Cheese.
also had 1 more drop. You going to give me my 2 things? Yes, you are. No, you missed 1 thing. No, you gave me everything. Orgazoa gave me everything. Yeah, great. Orgazoa gave me everything.
Cheese.
The next boss that had 1 more item was Zakul, who wasn't quite willing to drop his last mythic item, but did drop something else. Love that. I do. Do you know what? I'm not an RP myself, but I do. Fuck off. We got another pet. Then lastly, it was Ajara who had 1 more thing. Right. Tide Goddess's Wargreaves. Are you going to drop? Yes, you. Oh. Yes, you fucking. Oh. Now, despite her dropping her last transmog item, she isn't actually finished, as she has an essence to drop. After this, I had to call it for the day, as the UK was currently in its 3rd heat wave of the 612 we've had this summer, and my room was 32 degrees inside. I was dying. The next day, we were back to continue where we left off before I started melting, and headed over to Ny'alotha. On the way, we had a rare spawn that was marked as incomplete that dropped us the recipe for the Void Focus. You are incomplete, apparently. Not anymore. Oh! Okay, so we got a new... Are we going to get... Nope, we had that already. And teaches you how to craft a Void Focus, an otherworldly crystal that harnesses the power of the N'Zoth needed to create craft pieces of armor. Okay. That's a blacksmithing recipe. Nice. The Void Focus is sort of like a crafting table in the Chamber of Heart that you upgrade over time. This allowed you back in the day to create stronger pieces of crafted gear, which was especially handy for alts. Nowadays, it's mostly just the quest that you need to complete for ATT. In Ny'alotha itself, luck was on our side, as Mort, Prophet Skitra, Zanesh, and Vexiona all dropped the last item I needed from them. Right, Prophet Skitra, we are missing 2 things. Braces of Dark Prophecy and Macabre Ritual Pants, and we are going to get both of them. Skitra is done. Just like put a box together and just like sell them in like a job lot of 5 and let people bid on them. Kind of thing. Oh, did we finish Mort? We finished Mort. Lovely. Dark Inquisitor Zanesh, are you going to drop your Binding of Dark Heresies?
We fulfilled our end of the boss. Now
Oh! Come on! Take these. Thank you. Right. Darkheart Robe. Is she gonna drop it? She is.
Good riddance. Vexiona will see all dragons leave.
That's another boss down. That's another boss down. And then Hive Mind.
Hive Mind, Quar 9F. It's a polearm. And it's still not looted, so...
was a killjoy. We also in this raid got a few new items from Il'gynoth and Carapace, but not enough to complete them just yet. And at the end, it was another attempt at Allseer.
Right. What are we gonna get? Okay, we got one piece of Mog. So we're now at 6 out of 9.
And as a little bonus, I realised at the end of the raid that we had enough of the boss's essence tokens to make a new one.
Oh, we can get a new thing. Lovely. Shall we go hand that in? Lovely. That's another one down.
Moving on, I decided to spend a bit of time in Nazjatar working on our companions' levels, as we still have that quest to rank them up 5 more times. As we walked into Nazjatar though, Ori had a quest for us as a reward for leveling him up.
So yeah, I kind of want to do something about that sooner rather than later. Because yeah, it gets warm.
Until she rules both land and sea. Her conquest must be halted here and now.
Nice. And that was new.
Garnet Scale then made another appearance.
You gonna drop? Nope.
And then took another crack at the world boss.
Lovely. We got nothing.
With all the quests, world quest and rares we've been killing though, we've got enough prismatic mana pearls to get some items from the vendors, so I decided to go on a little spending spree. We bought the last item we needed from Artisan Akata.
Can I buy anything? Yes. Yes, I can. Let's get this. The pearlescent glimmer shell. You're mine.
Then from his neighbour Speaker Utia, we got the prismatic softshell pet and the sharpened Azerite sliver shard essence item.
Anything else? We need them, but also... Oh, that's a thing I haven't collected either, which costs. Yeah, we need... Let's get this as well.
Next, whilst we were working on the last quest for Ori for the day, we came across the Ravenous Scalespawn pet battle, another one for the nautical nuisances of Nazjatar. But...
I always use why I don't know instead of our own Swedish weather service when checking the weather. It's almost correct. Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. Right, I probably should look at the pet guide.
After a quick little Google search, I found out I needed a team of flying pets in order to have the type advantage against him, so I headed back to Borealis to get some training stones. But on the way, I discovered that there was someone super important in Borealis that I had missed this whole time.
Ah, there he is. Can I oh, apparently I haven't collected him before. I got a tiny diving helmet. Nice.
Back to Nazjatar for a rematch, which this time went a lot more in my favour.
Oh, gone. Got him. Fucking got him. Mottled Hydra Scale. Yes, please.
And with the last quest out of the way, Ori is done for the day, and we've only got one more day to go until the quest is finally done. On the way out of Nazjatar, I went back to Speaker Utia to get the last Azerite essence that Magitino needed for him, the Enduring Bulwark of the Depths, and went to hand them in.
Right, let's hand this in. Lovely. And then this one as well. Lovely stuff.
Next up on the to-do list was running King's Rest and Temple of Sephralis. Right now, World of Warcraft is in Season 2 of Midnight. At the time of these streams, Season 2 had just been announced. Yes, we are that behind, I'm working on it, I swear. So I had just found out that the King's Rest and Temple of Sephralis dungeons were going into the Mythic Plus pool. King's Rest has a Mythic-only mount, the Mummified Raptor Skull, and Temple of Sephralis has a Mythic-only pet, the Viable Cobra Egg. So by these going into Season 2, things were about to get a lot harder as they would be pushed up to level 90. First up, King's Rest, and whilst we were there, decided to work on the achievements too. The first achievement is It Belongs in a Mausoleum. This achievement requires you to find 4 masks hidden around the dungeon. They don't give any feedback once you click them, so it's recommended to have ATT open whilst you do it and refresh once you think you've done it. The first mask is just by the entrance, hidden right here. The second one is to the right of the door, the first boss room here. The third one requires you to get launched up by one of the giants and land on the platform above, and the fourth one is just before Dazar and requires a bit of parkour, like this. Because it feels like it is with this. And I'm trying to do it on a fat Galterian. Jump and click. Ah. Got it! Thank you so much! The next achievement we went for was How to Keep a Mummy. This one is a lot simpler and requires you to stand in place until one of the sarcophagi shakes. This achievement is obtained at King Dazar, the last boss in the instance. Have 2 players each stay on top of the stones in front of the 2 sarcophagi and the lights will start filling up around the stone. Once they are both lit up, the right sarcophagus will start shaking, which means that you can kill the boss. Essentially, we just need to find a way to pull him without auto-attacking. So, do I have... I'm going to try not to auto-attack him to death, so I'm going to put that on my bars so I can turn off auto-attack. I'm also going to take my... Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, there's the lights. I see them. Yep, mine's shaking. I guess that means he can now be killed. Hang on, let me just double check. Once they both lit up, the right sarcophagus will start shaking, which means that you can kill the boss. Great. He can die now. Lovely. And did we get the map we were after? Nah. Next up was the Temple of Sephralis, and again went for some achievements. First up, Snake Eater. This one requires you on Maraktha to knock down the egg at the top of the bones above and wait for it to hatch. Once it does, kill the snake and click it to become a snake yourself, popping the achievement. Although knocking it down proved a bit tricky the first time. Yeah, I see it. There we go. Right, let's bring that down. No! Fuck, I am so sorry. I think I bricked it. I'm so sorry. It told me to grip it. I didn't know it was going to do that. Oh my god, I'm absolutely fuming. Just pull and reset boss, it will respawn. Okay. If we flare it. Okay, there it is. Then I'm going to pull, but not attack. And then it should come down. You should pull it down. Right. I'm going to do... Okay, it's down. Oh, there's a solid snake. So, do we kill this? Kill the solid snake, then click its corpse. So everyone click the corpse. Lovely. Alright, we can kill the boss now. Mahalo, thank you so much for your help with that. I genuinely had no idea what was going on. This is also the boss where the pet drops. So, attempt 1. I got a trinket for that, which is fucking worthless to me. Next up is Snake Eyes, where the 2 orbs that open the way to the last boss have to both finish within 10 seconds of each other. This one requires a group to complete and a bit of coordination. 87 now, okay. 90, so stop yours. And then I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Go. That should have worked.
That should have worked. Did it not? Found it. Lovely. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done.
And lastly, Goodnight Sweet Prince. On the last boss, there'll be frogs that spawn that you have to /kiss until one of them turns into a prince.
Oh! 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 He's here! He's here! We done it! We done it! Nice. So what do we do here? Do we just do it? Do we just kill him? The prince cannot die, so you don't have to worry about using... Right, okay. So we just kill him. Nice. Well done, gang. Well done.
To end the day, we had another attempt at the Filthy Bucket in Tol Dagor.
Right, are we going to get it? No, we're not. Not this week. Okay, let's just go clear the rest of the dungeon.
And that's where I'm calling it for today. We've made some really good progress today and got some big things ticked off the list, leaving us with a percentage of 40.62%. Yeah, remember I said last time about rolling back my ATT? Yeah, this is when I did it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Catch one of the streams live on Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays at 7:30 PM UK time, and I will see you next time on the war-torn task of 100% completing Battle for Azeroth.